I'm back playing Madden. What is going on, everybody? It is playoff season. Well, in my video game, in real life, we know the Seahawks at this point won the Super Bowl. They beat the dog shit out the Patriots. There was no Tom Brady and Malcolm Butler to save the day for the Patriots. But here we be before we start these playoff games. I want to look at my stats to finalize this season. 4,500 yards. I really thought I had more passing yards considering I throw the ball a lot. But 4,500 yards is nothing to golf at. Golf. Who uses the word golf? Jared fucking Golf. I was one short of 50 touchdowns. 50 touchdowns. That's very heartbreaking. 15 interceptions is a lot. Could be a little lower, but 3-to-1 touchdown interception ratio isn't too bad. Geno Smith, black ass, still on the team. Geno, how you been, buddy? You been getting that Gatorade? You been warming the bench for me? Appreciate that. Over to the rushing game. Ashton Jeanty, 900 yards. I really thought he had less, considering he's had hella stingers this year, but 900 yards, he was barely short of 1,000. So I was short of 50 touchdown passes, just barely, and he was barely short of 1,000. And I'm kind of right behind him in the rushing attack too, 874 yards. Let's go over to the touchdowns. 12 touchdowns by me and 3 by Jeanty. Obviously, a lot of QB scrambles, so that makes sense. But still, 3 is still hella low for Jeanty. Over to the receiving game. Brock Bowers, my fucking demon. 1,300 receiving yards. Devontae Adams. We're the Las Vegas just shorts, because Devontae was 50 yards short of 1,000 yards, just like I was short the passing touchdowns, and Jeanty short of the rushing yards. Right behind him is Trey Tucker with 750. Ashton Jeanty, Ashton Jeanty had about 1,700 all-purpose yards, good for him, and 13 touchdowns. So despite not having the rushing yards, he still had a hell of a season in my opinion. Jacoby Myers, who was my receiver 1 last year, is at 500 yards. His role kind of got diminished. That just shows the amount of star power that is on this Raiders team. Michael Mayers is at 100. Najee Harris, he got some touches. And Jack Besh is at 30 receiving yards. Over to the sacks. Again, Max Crosby is just a half sack short of 10 sacks total for the season. Travis Jones is at 8.5. Tyree Wilson's at 7. And Sebastian Joseph Day is at 6. Really no crazy sack leaders. You'd think Max Crosby would have a little bit more, but it is what it is. And I said this last time I checked the stats, but we only had 3 interceptions on the season. That's insane. Do fucking better. Over to the kicking game. Will Lutz, former Bronco. He made all his kicks except for 1. That's incredible. His longest was a 57-yarder. Only 15 field goal attempts is kind of low, but considering that just means we score a lot of touchdowns. And that's, my theory is right, because we only have 19 punts total for the season by AJ Cole. And let's take a gander over at the entire NFL. Joe Burrow, he always goes crazy in Madden. That's just a testament to the Bengals playbook. Mahomes is over at 4,200 yards. I don't think the Chiefs did as good record-wise as they normally do. Matt Stafford is at 4,200. So we have 4,000 quarterbacks that went over 4,000 passing yards. That's insane. Because Jalen Hurts is at 3,900. JD, Herbert, all these guys were like just short. Let's go over to the interception leaders. So I finished second in interceptions. The Browns quarterback, Don Mayers, 15 touchdowns and 20 interceptions. That is terrible, bro. Push your door in the fucking game. But over in the receiving game, Derrick Henry, the usual suspects, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jonathan Taylor, Kenneth Walker, the Super Bowl MVP, Bucky Irvin, Jordan Mason. Over to the receiving yards, Jamar Chase, my boy Brock Bowers finished second. That's pretty good for a tight end. Chris Godwin, that's surprising. I think I said that last time. And Jordan Whittington, second-year guy out of Texas, finished top 5 in receiving yards. That's insane. And what is also kind of insane is Rashid Rice finished in 5th. Ray McLeod, that's just a testament to the Bengals offense. And Khalil Shakir, Puka Nacua, Brandon Ayuk, Chris Olave. And last but not least, let's look at the defense. This nigga, I believe when we played the Titans, I was like, yo, he sacked me. So he's at 21. He almost broke the sack record. Mike Green at 60. Dan Ginkel is at 14.5. Will Anderson's at 14.5. And here's the rest right here. So a lot of people had, damn, this is a lot of people with 10 plus sacks, and fucking Max Crosby was just short with 9.5. I don't know, where's he at? Max Crosby, he should be somewhere. I got snapped over to the interceptions leaders. Diane Henley had 5, and we got a hella niggas with 4. So these niggas with 4, 3, and 5, they have more interceptions than my team combined. That's insane. And last but not least, let's look at the kickers. Young Wei Koo, who got cut by the Falcons in real life, had a perfect season, which is funny because he got cut in real life. Joey Sly by the Lions had 95% good season by him. And here's the rest. And that's that. So let's see who we play in the divisional round, because we have a bye week because we won 15 fucking games. So let's see who we about to play in this bitch. And it's the Bengals. Oh my gosh, this might be a shootout. We got the league leaders in passing yards and receiving yards all in one fucking game. Defense, y'all been balling the hell out all year. Let's see if you maintain that consistency this game, because we're gonna need it. Bengals Raiders in the divisional round. This is actually a rematch from, I believe, the 2021 season where the Bengals beat the Raiders in the wild card round. So let's reverse history. Let's get it. So far, pretty good by my defense. They stopped the Bengals on their first possession. 1st and 10. We're kind of backed up, though. Changed Brock Bowers' route to a streak. Can I hit him over the top? I thread the needle. Brock Bowers. You know what I'm about to say. First play, every time I'm backed up. First play, I always get myself not backed up. All right, second play for my offense. I'm going to hand it off to Ashton Jeanty. He's got I burped. Questionable blocking. He barely gets any yards. All right, 2nd and 9. I got this play action. I'm looking at Brock Bowers underneath, or maybe Jacoby Myers. The pass is hella late. Could have been intercepted. Tried to find the soft spot in the zone, which brings up 3rd and long. I'm looking at Trey Tucker. Maybe he could have the speed to get the first down despite his route being short. Damn it. I should have threw the ball in front of him. I threw it right at him, so we kind of had to stop a little bit. 3 and out by both teams, it looks like. And just like that, we're back on the field. So the defense is holding up pretty well so far in this first quarter. 1st and 10, Jacoby Myers underneath. All right, 2nd and short. You know I love Brock Bowers on these crossing routes, play action. If I get the ball off, I might just run myself. No, Brock Bowers is open. He has the speed, to get past the linebacker, and Brock Bowers is off to the races. And now we got this RPO. I'm trying to hand it off back to Jeanty. 1st and 10. He keeps it, breaks a tackle. He gets put on his damn. They don't fix this, but in the next man, they gotta have some type of weight watching shit, because Jeanty should not be getting popped by no fucking DB. But now 2nd and short, unless it's like Derwin James or some shit. Brock Bowers is wide open. He might score on this play. Bengals defense is just as bad as they are in real life. Psych not, but now it's 1st and goal. I'm handing off to Jeanty in the situation. It never goes well, but let's see. We have an extra blocker with Bowers, and it actually pays dividends right there, because Ashton Jeanty goes untouched into the end zone. We take the lead, and this is how you start the playoffs. And you knew eventually Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense was going to respond at some point. They kick a field goal. 1st and 10. The DB buys down. I keep it. Do I have the speed to get outside? I do. First down, and I get out of bounds. And I still get tackled. Beautiful play to start the drive off. 1st and 10. Again, they're blitzing. I got to give it off to Jeanty. I cannot speak. Tremendous pickup of 7 yards. Thank you, Jeanty. But now 2nd and short. I'm looking at Devontae, or I might just run it myself. Just get the first down and slide. Thank you. Really got to remember to use my legs as often as possible, because that is an absolute weapon. 1st and 10. Ashton Jeanty, a gain of 1. Now it's 2nd and 9. This is kind of my money play right here to Brock Bowers. He's always open on this play, or him or Trey Tucker. 1st and 10. He's not really that open. Ashton Jeanty is underneath. Please don't get popped. He gets the first down. All right, 1st and 10 again. We got another play action. Let's see if Brock Bowers gets open. He does not. With the underneath route, Trey Tucker makes it 2nd and short. We got a screen pass, but I'm going to change it to a running play. I like the space up the middle to Ashton Jeanty. Easy first down. Make it to the juke move. Makes it 1st and 10. And I might go back to Jeanty on these slant plays. He should be open. He's really not, but Devontae Adams, I just did the most. I did not have to throw that pass. What the fuck? Terrible interception by me. Somebody tackled this nigga. I should have just ran the football. I should have just kept it to myself. And somehow the Bengals offense gets no points on this. So shout out my defense First and 10, Najee Harris. What the hell is wrong with Ashton Jeanty? Did he get hurt on that play after that interception? Never mind, he's back in the game. But now 2nd and 8. I got to be careful here not to get a sack, get a safety. Let's look at Brock Bowers or... That better not be grounding. Bro. Oh, it's passing. On a play I get hit, I get pass interference. It's crazy, but I'll take it. Oh, Bengals, y'all are sick, because it would have been like 3rd and 8, backed up inside my own 5, but now it's 1st and 10, hit Brock Bowers, easy catch and pass by me. Brock Bowers is already over 100, imagine, 100 yards for the game. 1st and 10, looking at Trey Tucker, he's got the speed. Just like that, get outside. Oh, damn. Normally Trey Tucker always makes that first guy miss, but it is what it is. 1st and 10, I'm trying to change the Ashton Jeanty's route to a slant. But I'm looking at Brock Bowers, to be honest with you. But no, Ashton Jeanty over the middle, sort of. First down. Okay, about a minute left. We're moving the football pretty well. Try to get some points before the half. Nobody's open. Hit Brock Bowers, come back to it, or just catch it straight. Brock Bowers is in for the touchdown. That's how you close the half, kind of, with a minute left. I always throw interceptions on that pass because I always throw it short. This time I hit Brock Bowers in stride. I roll out a little bit to my left. Beautiful throw and catch to my demon tight end. And just like that, we get the ball to start the half. You have a chance to end the game right here. I kept it. RPOs have not been my strong suit this year. I don't know why. I'm normally good at it. But now 2nd and 11. I'm looking at Devontae Adams. Or is that Devontae Adams? I think that was Trey Tucker. Devontae Adams is not playing this game. That's why Jack Besh is in. I hope he's okay because I really need him. He's like my best receiver. 3rd and 5, big 3rd down right here to Brock Bowers. He's having a hell of a game. He's got the speed to get outside. He might potentially already be over 200 yards for the game. That's crazy. Brock Bowers is what the fuck? But Ashton Jeanty. But as I was saying, Brock Bowers might already be over 200 yards for the game, and it's not even the 4th quarter yet. 2nd down, I'm looking at Jack Besh. Damn. And I don't know if you guys peeped or if I put this in the video, but Trey Tucker got hurt too. It looks like he has an ankle injury, so my receivers are dropping like flies. 3rd and 3, I'm trying to keep this drive alive. I do not, unless we go for it right here. Please let me go for this bitch. We do not. We kick a field goal, but the Bengals kick a field goal right back. 1st and 10, Ashton Jeanty gets kind of stood up. Quiet game by him, but now 2nd and 9, I'm looking at this play action. Brock Bowers, he has his X Factor activated, so do I. See if he gets open on this play. Nope, I get sacked. Brock Bowers does not get open and I get sacked. I lose my X Factor. 3rd and 18, let's try to get this first down before the quarter ends, and I'm going to drop the speed. Come on, Ja. Damn it, I should have hit Brock Bowers on that? Should I have trusted my X Factor tight end who has the X Factor activated? Probably. But instead, we punt. The Bengals do score a touchdown, so let's try and put this game away right here because if we get the ball back, they have a chance to, damn, Jeanty, to take the lead. Come on, Besh. Jack Besh with the biggest catch of his career. 1st and 10 keeps the drive alive. And now it's 1st and 10 again. I'm looking at Brock Bowers, who lost his X Factor because I really haven't been throwing him the football, which is done by me because you have your X Factor, you need to get the ball. And now when he finally doesn't get his X Factor activated, he gets the football and he gets the first down. And with that catch, that actually put Brock Bowers over 300 yards for the game. 1st and 10, looking at Trey Tucker underneath, who's back in the game. Oh, that's not Trey Tucker, my bad. He's hurt. All right, somebody get open. Brock Bowers always held the game by Brock Bowers, best game of his career, and the biggest game of his career, touchdown. That should have put this game away. Yeah, and it does. Bengals lose. Joe Burrow is on his hands and knees. And just like that, we're going to the conference championship game. We're 1 win away from going to the Super Bowl. The game wasn't as high scoring as I anticipated, but I still had over 300 yards thanks to Brock Bowers. Joe Burrow, he had 20 completed passes, and he didn't even get 200 yards. That's insane. He only had 1 touchdown. I had 2 touchdowns. Over to the receiving game, rushing game, what the fuck? Chase Brown, decent game by him. Ashton Jeanty, he had a lot of 1-yard gains. But overall, when he did get the ball, 5.5 yards per carry isn't bad. Me, I did my thing. Rashad White, he's on the Bengals. Wow. And over to the receiving game, where would we be without you, Brock Bowers? Thank you so much for playing football and being good at it. Ray McLeod, who's top 5 in receiving yards total for the entire year. Mike Gesicki, he's on the Bengals. And where is Jamar? Damn, Jamar Chase, when the brights get light, you don't show up. 2 catches for 32 yards. We shut that shit down. Wow. Jamar Chase, we put your ass in the straight jacket, my boy. But that's who we play in the conference finals. And it's the Indianapolis Colts. Wow. So I wonder who's at quarterbacks. Is it Danny Dimes or Anthony Richardson? It's Anthony Richardson. Wow. Daniel Jones isn't even on the team. So A-Rich led the Colts potentially to the Super Bowl. Well, not potentially, because he's losing today to me. All right, Colts, Raiders, they're at 86 overall. You probably can't see because my webcam's in the way. But they're at 86 overall. They are 2 overalls higher than me. So we're still going to win. Let's get it. Okay, so the demon, Anthony Richardson, I can't believe I just said that, got the ball first. He didn't do anything with it. 1st and 10, we get the ball at midfield. Ashton Genty, beautiful run to start the game off. A gain of 20. Just like that, we're already in field goal range, but we're trying to score a touchdown. 1st and 10, we got slants. Don't get sacked. Don't throw an interception. What's the flag? Passing. Another pass interference on the play get hit. I will fucking take it. 2 plays, 2 first downs. 1st and 10. Again, I'm looking at Ashton Genty underneath. He catches it in stride. He scores a touchdown. 3 plays, and just like that, we're on the board first. Ashton Genty hits the fucking gritty. Beautiful. And we get the ball again. The Colts don't scoreboard, kind of backed up. 1st and 10. I'm looking at Brock Bowers. Had a strong game last time. Let's continue that shit today. 4 plays, 4 first downs. Let's make it a 5th play. 1st and 10 again. I might just run it or hit. Catches the ball, Trey Tucker. Again, it looks like Devontae Adams is out for this game. And that sucks ass. Oh, no, there he is. He's to the right. What the hell? All right, 1st and 10. Fucking Trey Tucker. Come back to it. So Devontae Adams isn't my receiver 1. So he must have regressed heavy because of age. How does that happen in the middle of the season or before the playoffs? What the fuck, Madden? But 3rd and 5, Brock Bowers, he did not regress. He's actually getting better somehow. Brock Bowers went from a 99 overall to like a 99.7. But now it's 1st and 10. I got a play action. Hit Jacoby Myers over the knee. What the fuck? But he catches it. Or maybe Devontae's playing hurt and it's like fucking up his rating. Whatever. All right, 1st and 10. Looking at Ashton Genty to run football. Get stood up. Now 2nd and 9. Gain of 1 last time. I got this play action of Brock Bowers. Let's see what happens. 1-on-1 with the linebacker. He gets stood up. Is that not pass interference? Pass interference on a pass that was not catchable earlier, but not on a play where my tight end gets blatantly ran over. All right, 3rd and 9. Let's try and get it back regardless. Nobody's open. And thank God that pass didn't get off because that would have been an interception. But we do get a field goal to make it a 2-possession game. The Colts still can't do nothing on offense. 1st and 10. Brock Bowers thread the needle. Beautiful. Puts me over 100 yards for the game. 1st and 10. I might just run it myself or no. Brock Bowers is wide open. Nobody can cover him because nobody is covering him. The guy who had 200 receiving yards last game, you think not to leave him wide open, right? Right? All right, 1st and 10 again. Let's try Brock Bowers. I get hit on the play. God damn it. I might just run it. No, Trey Tucker's right there. Trey Tucker, beautiful route by him. Makes it 1st and... Actually, no, 3rd and inches. Wow, he did not get that 1st down. Oh, well, we'll get it right here. 1st and 3rd and inches. I'm already predetermining that shit. Ashton Genty makes it 1st and goal, but it looks like it's okay. So I have 2 receivers to the right of me and only 1 defensive player. One of them is bound to be open, right? Right. Easy touchdown by Brock Bowers. 17-0. We have the momentum. Hella. Coach, you guys better call up Phillip Rivers or some shit. Phillip Rivers. I stuttered my ass off. God damn. I made a joke and I can't even... It's not even a good joke because I didn't even say it properly. But it's 1st and goal. Somehow we got a turnover on defense, which is insane. And god damn, Colts, you niggas suck. 24-zip. It's not even a game, man. Who did y'all? How did y'all get this far? This is a shellac if I've ever seen, because we get the ball again with a chance to score more points. And look at Brock Bowers is wide open. What is going on, Raiders? Colts? All right, I got the play up before the 2-minute warning. All right, 1st and 10, Jacoby Myers. 2-minute warning. Colts, this is a damn travesty. Are you guys gonna put up a fight? God damn. I need my content. I would like it to be somewhat competitive. 1st and 10. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Easy. Or maybe I'm just that freaking good. Maybe my defense is just that freaking good. That's probably the case, as you can see. 1st and 10, I'm going to try and not get sacked, and I get sacked. Had all that momentum, I still somehow fucked it up. All right, 2nd and 18. Looking at whoever that is. Devontae Adams, first catch of the game for him. Try and get the old man involved. All right. 20 seconds left. I have yet to use any of my timeouts, which is kind of crazy. 3rd and 10. It doesn't matter anyways because we're kicking a field goal. And it's about to be 27-0 going into half. I might not, god damn. I might not even show the second half. It's just going to be like this. I might just show me just running up the score. This is insane. So here we be in the second half. It really makes no sense not to run the ball here. 1st and 10. I'm going to keep it, obviously. Or spin move. Or I just did the spin move the wrong way. Just lost hella yards. 2nd and somebody get open. Or I might just run it myself. Get the yards back and some. I'm off to the fucking races. All right, got the screen pass on 1st and 10 at midfield. Ashton Genty, get him involved. Easy 1st down, juke move. Damn, that was not easy. Let's keep the rock in Ashton Genty's hands. 1st and 10. He's got some space to the outside. Potentially, nope, that shit gets cleaned up immediately. Step up and run it, don't get sacked. No, Trey Tucker. Keep the play alive. Trey Tucker puts us at 1st and goal. This is somehow the easiest game of the season for us. The conference championship game is the easiest game for us. That just shows how locked in we are. Like this rushing touchdown that I accumulated right here. 34 to zip. This is the blowout has unsured, or what should I say? The blowout has accumulated. Yeah. And it's staying that way because the Colts offense this is looking like the Anthony Richardson I know in real life. They have a straight up donut in the 3rd quarter. Brock Bowers easy catch and completion. Makes it 2nd and inches. Am I kind of running up the score by just passing the ball consistently despite being up by 30? Probably, but who cares? They can't stop me. 2nd and inches. 1st down now to Jacoby Myers. This might be the last drive I show consistently because there's no point in me just showing me just being the brakes off these niggas. All right, Ashton Genty come back to it, or me come back to the pocket. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. What is there to commentate on? I'm up by 30. I'm just bullshitting around. Look at this shit. Brock Bowers, easy 1st down. And I promise you, this is on a Hall of Fame. All right, 1st and 10, Ashton Genty. Damn. Hey, oh, never mind. All right, we got some excitement right here. It's 3rd and 10, 12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Hit Brock Bowers. Beautiful catch by him, contested catch. And we're going into the 4th quarter. They really need to have subs. In college football 26, they have subs when you're up by so much or down by so much. Why is there no subs for this? This makes no sense for me to still be in this game. Ashton Genty, get your stats. Devontae Adams, his 2nd catch of the game makes it 1st and goal. Actually, you know what? Look at it. Okay. You missed that throw, whatever. I can't complain about much right now. Look at the score. Let's change Genty's route to a streak, and he's not open. Oh, he is open. Everybody's open. Everybody's always open. I could throw blindfolded, and I'd still complete a pass. Yay! We're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah! Fuck out of here. This game was over by the 2nd quarter. We pitched the shutout 41-0. My stats probably look hella crazy. Let's check this shit out. Holy shit. We're going to the fucking Super Bowl. Yeah. Again, I apologize for my enthusiasm or lack thereof. Here are my stats. Let's see. Anthony Richardson. In the biggest game of your life, you had 13 completions for 22 yards, barely 100 yards, a 59% completion percentage, 1 interception. And this is your real life counterpart. So this makes sense. I don't know. How are you in the conference championship game? Ashton Genty, you didn't probably not going to see it because I'm probably going to edit that shit out. We kind of just ran the football at the end to chew some clock. 9 carries for 50 yards. Me, I did my thing. I scored a touchdown. Oh, wait. Jonathan Taylor. There's two Jay Taylors in this game. Jonathan Taylor, he scored a touchdown. I had 29 rushing yards. Receiving game, Brock Bowers is probably the best receiver in these playoffs. 160 yards, 1 touchdown. Ashton Genty, he did his thing in the receiving game. I got a... Fuck's wrong with my nose? My nose, y'all nose ever like, kind of like, just like, feel like tight all of a sudden? What the hell? I feel like the damn Colts right now. All right. Josh Downs, 5 receptions for 51 yards. Trey Tucker, 60 yards damn near. Jacoby Myers, he did his thing, 51 receiving yards. Tyler Warren, who's a beast in real life, he didn't do shit. Devontae Adams caught 2 passes. He barely did shit, but I think he's injured. No, he's not injured. So Devontae Adams, he's an 87 overall. And let me see, where's Trey Tucker at? Trey Tucker, he's a 79 overall. So why is Devontae Adams not wide receiver number 1? Oh well, but yo, like I said, we're going to the Super Bowl. Find out next episode who we play in the Super Bowl, and we're going to be doing in the Super Bowl. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.